Ronnie Harris, the dark tracksuit, bouncing the ball behind Tommy Docherty, the Chelsea manager. Ronnie Harris, the youngest captain ever in a cup final, only 22 years of age. Dave Mackay, who played in the previous Tottenham Cup finals, as Terry Venables, the white. Saul, who wear number 11 for Tottenham. Big Tony Hateley of Chelsea in the dark tracksuit. 6'1", he'll be up against Mike England of Tottenham, who is also 6'1". Both of them cost their clubs £100,000. Chelsea on the left as we look at them from our Royal Box camera, Tottenham on the right. And the teams will be presented to His Royal Highness, the Duke of Kent. There's the Chelsea team stripping the tracksuits off. For those who like to keep a check of all the colours, they're wearing all blue. Tottenham Hotspur, all in white. Meeting the referee and two linesmen. Number 6 is Mackay, and strangely enough, the Chelsea captain is also number 6, Ron Harris. Obviously they're going to change round as the sun comes out at Wembley, and may I say, just before the kickoff, that sitting next to me and willing to give his expert comments on this match, the man who did so much for English football, the former director of coaching at the FA, the former England team manager, Walter Winterbottom. Well, quickly, Walter, any forecast before we start?
Well, I think now that we've had rain, both teams will try a very hard first 15 minutes, because it'll enable them to make very, very quick tackling on this surface. I think, if anything, it depends who comes out of the first 15 minutes, and I'm just waiting to see how the teams settle down. Tottenham look very confident, but then we know what Chelsea can do against confident sides. It's a toss-up, and I don't want to predict just now.
Jimmy Greaves going up to join Alan Gilzean. Tottenham to kick off. 45 minutes each way as Spurs start the 86th Cup final. Now watch for the ball skidding and the pace of it beating and upsetting the players. Both goalkeepers wearing gloves because the ball will be so slippery. It's the sort of work Gilzean can do in the air. Already, McCreadie cut up rather a divot when he went for that one. Venables to Kinnear. Robertson now to Mullery. Chelsea, remember, are the team that loves to counter-attack. Tottenham are basically the side which loves to attack. And Tottenham, the team in form, 23 games without a defeat in League and Cup. Kinnear. Hollins to Cooke. Street, Robertson. Goal kick. Jimmy Robertson, quite often an underrated member of the Tottenham squad. Boyle. Boyle obviously misjudged the pace of the Wembley pitch then, hitting that one much too hard. One Harris to Cooke. Baldwin. And England judging that one beautifully for Tottenham. Hollins with the throw for Chelsea. This could be a long one. A long one, but a foul throw. He lifted his leg, so the throw goes to Tottenham. There's the other long throw expert, Mackay. Doesn't need a long one in that position, though. Gilzean, a beautiful one to Greaves. Tambling to Cooke. Chelsea trying to funnel the ball to Cooke all the time. Kinnear. Greaves. Gilzean. Beautiful football, and this is the fullback Kinnear overlapping. Oh, I think Greaves must just have touched that away from Saul. Knowles to Mullery. There's Jimmy Greaves. Now McCreadie. Back to Hollins. Tambling. That flick from Hateley was hoping someone was running onto it. Saul. Mullery going on his left. Chelsea covering well in defence. It's Mullery, and Knowles has gone down the left wing now. Oh, a chance for Saul! And Ron Harris in the way of that one. Doesn't even blink. Frank Saul of Tottenham. And someone's gone down hurt.
Well, I think that was the best chance yet, and Saul was a little slow in moving in to take it, and he allowed the defender to cover, and this is what has happened.
10 minutes gone, no score. Must be Alan Harris. Yes, it is Alan Harris who's hurt. The Chelsea trainer, Harry Medhurst.
Yes, I think Tottenham are beginning to find the level of their game much better than Chelsea at the moment, but these are early times yet.
Hateley well back now. Robertson! Oh, and a great save by Bonetti. And it's a free kick anyway. There's offside given. Offside given against Gilzean. Oh, what a great shot that was, even though an offence had been committed anyway. They're not going to take the free kick. Mr. Dagger was pointing for a free kick. Greaves. That was a bit too hurried. Now McCreadie comes away for Chelsea. Mullery to Robertson. Very fast off the mark, this boy. He goes Saul. Goal kick. Frank Saul, who's got into this cup final side to keep Cliff Jones, a Welsh international, out of the Tottenham team. And no score after the first 15 minutes. Greaves, Gilzean. Now to Cooke. Spurs won't tackle Cooke in this no man's land in midfield. Hollins. And the corner. There's John Hollins, fine young player. And as we expected, Tottenham keeping on the pressure, coming forward all the time. Chelsea willing to go back, rely on the counter-attack.
Well, that was a lovely move. Hollins came out from behind when everyone was crowded over, and it allowed him to come in on the right. This is just the kind of thing that Chelsea will do.
McCreadie. That one came off Robertson. It's Chelsea's throw. Sun very bright now, in contrast to the dark clouds and torrential rain we had half an hour before the kickoff. Linesman is flagging, but I think the referee's waving play on. Greaves! Jimmy Greaves has got 6 of Tottenham's goals so far in the cup this season. Linesman was flagging for a free kick to Tottenham, but the referee rightly waved play on as Tottenham were in possession. Tambling. Cooke taking over. Hateley going on up then, unsighted Jennings. Couldn't reach the ball himself, but unsighted the goalkeeper. Chelsea now beginning to show they can be dangerous when they break. Tambling to take the corner for them. Out of play, goal kick. Saul. Mullery beginning to break forward. There he is. Out of Gilzean. Mullery. Alan Mullery cost £70,000, been signed from Fulham. Here comes McCreadie for Chelsea. Hollins got on the left this time. Such a hard worker, this young boy. Putting the ball a wee bit too close to the goalkeeper, though. There's Hollins. Too close to the goalkeeper doesn't give Hateley a chance. Saul. Greaves trying to send Robertson through. Notice that McCreadie is following Robertson everywhere. Saul, Gilzean. Hateley to Boyle. Cooke on Boyle's right. Hateley. Oh, a foul by England. Coming in very late to trip Hateley. And the referee insisting on the free kick being taken from the right position. Tambling. McCreadie. Again, hitting the ball much too hard, not giving Hateley a chance to get up for it.
Well, this is proving to be a most exciting match with both teams attacking. I'm surprising the forwards are winning the ball so easily as they are doing.
Venables. This is a pleasant surprise because many people forecast this would be a dull defensive battle. Now it's Cooke for Chelsea. Master of ball control, this fellow. Ron Harris. The Chelsea fans shout corner. The referee, Mr. Dagnall, very definite. It's a goal kick. Number 8, Tommy Baldwin. This is Venables, one of the two former Chelsea players in the Tottenham side. The other is Greaves. Big ball to Mullery, number 4, and Cooke rugby tackling him, almost pulling the jersey off his back.
Well, that was a very clever move. Whilst Tottenham were going up on the right, Mullery ran in from very deep, and he was obviously going to race away with it ahead of Cooke, and it was a very dangerous situation. Tottenham seemed to be producing one or two moments of quiet brilliance whereby players who are not being seen are sneaking into the open spaces. This is good football, whereas Chelsea are tending to rely upon a much more heavily defensive system, leaving only 2 forwards well upfield. Still, they're defending very well, as you can see from the very heavy pattern of wear in the penalty area. Tottenham have had more of play in Chelsea's half than Chelsea have in theirs.
And has told 10 Chelsea men, no 11 now, come back. Now watch Venables, he's likely to chip this one forward. Mike England's gone up into the penalty area, he's the man on the far right. Now Greaves going forward. Oh! You could almost lip read what Greaves said. Tottenham are very good at these free kicks. They always have about 3 men standing around the ball and you never know which one is going to take them. Well, the stadium really buzzing at that one. Three minutes from half-time, no score. Knowles for Tottenham. Robertson. Jimmy Robertson, one Scottish cap. He's a very, very good player, very fast, and he's buzzing around an awful lot in this match. Cooke again. Now then, this could be dangerous. Oh, a great save by Jennings. Fantastic save.
Well, without question, that was the most fantastic piece of football we've seen this afternoon. A brilliant dribble by Charlie Cooke. And what a magnificent save from Pat Jennings. This Charlie Cooke can win the game if he does this kind of thing today.
I'll show you the danger when he takes on one man and beats him. And then the opening was there. Corner for Chelsea. And Hateley was penalised then for pushing England. And you can hear the Chelsea fans chanting, Charlie Cooke, Charlie Cooke. Foul by Baldwin on Mullery. In the last minute of the first half, not counting injury time. Kinnear for Tottenham. Saul moved inside a wee bit too far. Hollins. And a foul by Boyle coming in from behind. All arms, legs and everything. Now Mullery, notice how quickly Tottenham take their free kicks. Robertson, a goal! Right on half-time. Robertson has scored, and there is an appeal by Tottenham that the linesman flagged. But Robertson, the scorer.
Well, that was undoubtedly made by Alan Mullery's run, but give praise to the rest of the Tottenham team. They ran away to make him space, to give him space. He took a shot on the rebound. Robertson, who was twice before hooked first-timers, drove this one beautifully into the net. What a magnificent goal, and what a good game this is turning out to be.
Right now, Chelsea, they're down. We're now playing the time, added on for injuries. And wonderful to score a goal for any team at that point of time. Goals are always welcome, but when you get a goal right on half-time, the other side has got no chance at all to come back at you. Cyril Knowles, number 3, England in the under-23 player. Venables to Mackay. Greaves, and Greaves was fouled by Alan Harris. With a leg kick at his ankles. Mr. Dagnall, of course, will add on all the time that we've had with the trainers on the field. England with the free kick. Kinnear as the whistle goes for half-time, and Tottenham go to the dressing room in the lead by 1-0 after a most interesting first half. The goal scored by Robertson, and there's Jimmy Robertson, the goal scorer. As I said, he's quite often the most underrated member of the Tottenham squad. Well, he's certainly earned his wages and his bonus money today. Young Joe Kinnear nearer the camera, number 2. Venables, number 10. Well, it's a long walk to the dressing room, and the referee, Mr. Dagnall, obviously a keen golfer, replacing the divots like that. And the Chelsea players could well be a wee bit downhearted by that goal. Mackay with a long one, no doubt. Robertson, Saul. Oh, goal! Wonderful goal by Saul! Just watch this wonderful shot again by Saul. And there is Saul, the scorer, 2-0. Midway through the second half, Saul has got the goal that could well clinch it. It's not just an uphill road that Chelsea have got to climb now, it's a precipice. Number 6 is Ronnie Harris. McCreadie for Chelsea. Hateley. Tambling to Cooke. Cooke foul, a late tackle by Kinnear. Hollins to take the kick. Glory, glory, hallelujah song of the Tottenham fans ringing out all over Wembley now. Cooke. And to try and dampen the spirits, the rain begins to come down again. Knowles has got his stockings rolled down, the first sign of cramp, but Wembley, and away goes Gilzean. Greaves in the middle. Throw to Tottenham. Mullery. To Robertson. Mullery going to leave this one for Mackay, because a Mackay throw-in is as good as a free kick. Well, that was a foul throw. Tambling into McCreadie. Now Cooke. And again, Hollins breaking down the right, as he did with that wonderful move a few minutes ago. Ronnie Harris. Hateley. Hinton. A young Kinnear for Tottenham to Robertson. Venables. Beautiful one from Greaves to Kinnear. Oh, it can be the third. Oh! As Kinnear racing back now to form up in defence as Cooke comes away for Chelsea. Hollins. Good ball to Boyle.
Well, the players are beginning to tire a little now, but there was another good chance from that run-up by Kinnear, and I'm very surprised to see how it's Tottenham that are putting on the effort and pressing Chelsea back at this stage.
Just a quarter of an hour to go to see with 2-0 the lead for Tottenham Hotspur. Alan Harris. Cooke taking over. No, it's out of play. Charlie Cooke. Seen quite so much of him in the second half as we did in the first. All the same, we've seen enough to know the magnificent dribbler he is. Saul, and who's moving on the right? It's Robertson. Greaves and Gilzean in the middle. Quick thinking by Bonetti. Hollins to Cooke. Hollins moving forward for the return. It's Hollins. And Mackay to Venables. A lot of the pressure lifted from Tottenham now. Mullery across to Saul. McCreadie to Baldwin. Ron Harris. Cooke on the left wing. Baldwin back to Ronnie Harris. I can't see them scoring from that distance. Can you, Walter?
No, I think this is getting a bit forlorn now, and what I would like to see is that the Hollins move with Cooke should work much better than this direct approach. There's a good chance if only Hollins will get through or Cooke down the wing.
Caught offside. Nevertheless, that was a good move, a good pass from McCreadie, trying to send Cooke into the free space down the wing. As the Tottenham fans, happy enough, convinced now that the FA Cup is at White Hart Lane for the third time in 6 years. Number 8 is Greaves. Greaves, number 8, getting away from Ron Harris more and more now as Harris tries to move up in attack. Number 10 is Tambling to Hateley. Well, Chelsea had enough men up then. McCreadie to Cooke, number 7. And Ron Harris moving up. This is Ron Harris, number 6. Saul falling back to cut off any chance of Alan Harris going through. And Robertson. The speed of Robertson. Well, he had to beat himself.
Yes, I hope you're noticing how Saul is working. Saul was up to score the second goal, but he's working back very hard now.
This is Cooke. Now to McCreadie. Ten minutes left, and Tottenham will lead 2-0 and moving around so well. They look as if they've got about 15 players on the field. Beautiful ball from Greaves to Knowles. Greaves, who's not renowned as a header of a ball. Ball to Tambling. The rain pelting down. Baldwin. Corner for Chelsea. I often wonder now whether the gentleman whose job it is to put the correct coloured ribbon on the FA Cup has really moved. The cup isn't on show yet. Has the white ribbon there for Tottenham, the blue for Chelsea. Corner to Chelsea. Tambling. McCreadie. Number 3, Eddie McCreadie, Scottish international. Tottenham, of course, in no hurry now at all. Number 5, Hinton to Alan Harris. Tambling. Hateley to Tambling. Now. Saul. Saul run his heart out for Tottenham this afternoon. Venables, number 10. Tottenham beginning to push this ball around now, almost as an exhibition stuff, just retaining possession. Cooke to Ronnie Harris. Cooke running alongside him. McCreadie for Chelsea. Ronnie Harris to his brother Alan. Well, these Tottenham players are moving up in attack and moving back in defence. They're everywhere. Hinton to Ron Harris. Boyle. Boyle to Baldwin. Hateley! A beautiful effort by Hateley. That, I think, is the best effort of Tony Hateley in the whole of the match. Great effort. And look at the rain sweeping down on the ground, but the Tottenham fans don't mind. Their team is winning 2-0. Hateley penalised, a foul on England. England to take the kick. The sky brightening, it looks as if the rain might stop for the presentation. To Saul. Yes, the whole of the ball must be over the line before it's out of play. Beautiful pass to Mullery. Now to Venables to Mackay. To Venables. And Tottenham move around, so they're in position to receive the ball. So you see Tottenham Hotspur 5 minutes away from the FA Cup with their 5th victory. Unless, of course, Chelsea can snatch 2 goals in 5 minutes. Boyle. There's one of them! Tambling is the man who's got it. And now then, watch this header, and there's the goal that put Chelsea back into the game, and Tambling, the man who got it.
Well, this is going to be exciting now. This was partly, I think, Jennings' fault. The defence thought he was going to take it, but he didn't. He didn't reach out for it at all, and Tambling had an easy job.
This should be the most rumbustious, exciting last 5 minutes we've seen at Wembley since the day Stanley Matthews got his cup winner's medal. And no doubt Tottenham's plan will be to keep possession of the ball. Now Cooke, he's the man who could do it if anybody can. To Baldwin. A corner to Chelsea, and it's a case now of everybody up, everybody back. There'll hardly be enough room in that Tottenham penalty area for all the players who want to get in it. Cooke with the corner for Chelsea. Beautifully taken by Venables. Might be in a spot of bother. Watch how quickly Bonetti takes this goal kick. And there'll be no putting it back to him. And the Tottenham fans who were singing "Glory, Glory, Hallelujah" are now whistling in an anxious plea to the referee to call this game off. Or rather to end it. Now Boyle, Baldwin. And down goes Baldwin. Chelsea are just 1 goal down, 2-1, only 45 minutes to play, so about 2 minutes left. A spot of injury time maybe. Gilzean for Tottenham. Kinnear on the right wing. There he is. Good ball to Mackay. Greaves. Saul called for that one. Now Tambling to Cooke. And here comes Ron Harris. About 60 seconds left. It's Cooke. Ron Harris, back to Boyle. Now Hollins. Hollins can have another go. It's a good header by Baldwin. Well, a spirited finish by Chelsea. 15 seconds, not counting injury time. That's all that remains of this 1967 Cup final. They're now playing the time added on for injuries and stoppages. Tottenham Hotspur lead 2 goals to 1. McCreadie to Hollins. Well taken by Mullery. And that'll waste a few precious seconds. Free kick to Tottenham. Away goes Saul. Cameramen making their way to the royal box for the presentation. It's all over. Tottenham have won the cup. Tottenham have won it. A fine final, and Mullery flings himself to the ground to beat the ground in joy and in triumph. And the Tottenham fans, this for them is the moment of great joy. But all the players congratulate each other. There's Saul, who had such a magnificent match. The great Eddie Bailey, a great former England international, running on to congratulate Jennings. There's Greaves, number 8. Hollins with him. Robertson, number 7, who got the first goal. A grand sporting match. Tony Hateley and Teddy Venables, number 10.